lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels so much, just
Morning guys, welcome to our lockdown socially distanced competition vlog. I'm with Hannah and we're just about to go up to the lorry to get all our bits for the competition. So the way it's going to work is myself, Hannah and Lauren are going head to head. And Hannah's like, what the hell? And we're riding, I'm riding Sid, Hannah's riding Sid, Lauren's riding Mega and Oz. And we're battling it out on the same dressage test. I'll let Lauren explain the rules in a moment, but I'm the underdog, you know. Hannah's the technical rider, and then you've got Lauren, Miss Fancy Pants, and a fancy horse. So it'll be interesting to see how Oz fares, as I believe he's never done a dressage test before. So it's just going to be interesting. We will film it all. It'll get submitted to a professional rider who will then review it. We'll critique each other's tests, which could be absolutely savage. And then we'll see who the winner is. It'd be good to see who the winner is. I know who I've got my money on. It's between her and Lauren, I'm not going to lie. But
just a bit of fun.
It's just a bit of fun, and it's been nice to do something all together. Not together, if that makes sense. But yeah. Join us for the day. I'm going to punt you over to Lauren now and she's going to explain the rules of the vlog. Bye!
Hi guys, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren from Adventures of Megatron. So the rules for today are pretty simple. We're treating it like it was a competition out at a venue. We get one shot at our dressage tests, so we need to make it count, and that's what will be submitted to the judges for review. Our judge for today is Pippa Dixon, who is a 4-star event rider. She will be providing feedback, critiquing, and ultimately deciding who today's champion will be. She will take into account, however, that we are all competing at home, so our arenas are of a slightly different size.
To get this swamp creature show ready. So these are the stains that we've woken up to this morning. Got some piss knuckles going on. Hey squiddles. So we're just gonna give him a bath, clean all this up, get him looking fresh. His mane's still looking a bit boxy from when I chopped it the other day. But we're gonna plait this all up and he's gonna look delicious. Oh God, that is just not okay. Han's just rigging up the hot shower with her snapping turtle dress finder. We always find that it's easier to get all of Sid's stains out when we use hot water. So this is an essential, 100% definitely needed to getting this poo stained boy show ready. Now we've got the task of plaiting this beastie mane into cute little plaits, not golf balls. Wish me luck. It may look incredibly dodgy. I won't lie, I'm not the best platter at all. And it's very thick. I have cut it shorter, but that mane is just crazy.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
pants at plaiting. I'm not gonna lie, but give it a go. Beautiful. Alright.
Knock it off. This hasn't been cleaned since you got last.
Is it not? Han, how do you think you're gonna... Oh, didn't want that, did you? How do you think you're gonna fare in today's dressage extravaganza?
You're going down.
What do you reckon the results are gonna come out? Go on, put your bets in.
Obviously Lauren on Mega.
Yeah.
I don't know, you could pick the post, you could.
Do you reckon?
You wing it all the time.
I could, yeah, I could. What about Oz and me going up against Oz? Do you think there's a chance
Yes.
that I could beat Oz? Bearing in mind he's never done a dressage test in his life. But equally, that could be incredibly awkward if I don't. But hands
Bit of fun.
It is a bit of fun. You've got to remember that. But we're all a bit competitive.
I ain't.
Well, no,
Be
hands
my third
not.
time riding in 2 months.
Yeah, so Han's obviously not been riding. She's been sorting out Mr. Trevati over there. This will be her third time riding in, yeah, probably, well, 2 months, isn't it, really? Yeah. So, but that makes it worse because she'll still kick my ass. Look, I'm going to go back to plaiting now. Mini golf balls. Finished plaiting Squiddle's mane. I'm quite pleased with these. Don't know how well you can see. They are slightly golf balls. Yeah, definitely golf balls. I managed to trim Sid's mane, but I haven't been able to pull it to remove the thickness. So we're just going to leave it like that. Hands cleaning the tack, ready for the competition.
Ready to go.
And a little teaser for you. I've been hinting the last couple of weeks that I've got some exciting news. And may include some of the stuff that Hannah's doing right there.
Sid told me you would like the new one.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to share with you what it is, but pretty buzzed.
All I know is my 2 twinkle toe ponies have got first and second place written all over them. Bring it on, girls. Now, because Oz isn't a competition horse, he's actually 26 and retired, we're only going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plats.
Big tits, no brain. These jugs are an advantage. Itty bitty titty committee. You need to take your training bra off. I'm going to school you. I was going to swab him. Ding ding.
So this is my voiceover with Sir Squiddles. Oh yeah, nice. Cantering already. Okay, so drifting left here. Need to get that left leg on. Nice corner. Across the diagonal. Yeah, pretty good. Into the corner. Yeah, nice bending. So our school isn't to size, so these half moons are like extra tiny, but not too bad. And wrong leg. I can never get the right leg with Sid. There we go. He's leaning quite a bit on his left on the circle, which isn't unusual for Sid. And he goes a bit above the bit there. Not too bad. Half circle there. And nice into canter. Little bit speedy here, kicking up some dust, but not a bad circle. Woohoo! And yeah, a bit quick and muddled down into trot there. And handbrake into walk. Not really stretching down here. And a little break into trot. Need a little bit of practice on that. That's it. And trotting again, naughty Sid. And another skew with centre line. And sideways into the hole.
Here we go, guys. Oscar's first ever dressage test and first schooling session in about 15 years. So, yeah, the centre line didn't start off too badly, but, yeah, we just drifted a little bit there. So, he's not used to going in any sort of outline, so he's being a little bit fussy with his head. He is he likes you to have a loose contact. So when I was actually making him work, he's like, can you just get off my head? He kept seeing something in this bottom corner. You'll see, like, throughout the test, he keeps picking his ears up and sticking his head up in that corner. But yeah, that across the diagonal was quite nice up until that point. Around here on these half circles, I remember just really trying to get him to bend round my leg to just get him to soften and stop hollowing and trying to fight the contact, which I thought he did quite nicely there. Those good little plaits, bless him, little golden pony. I remember there for that canter transition, he was really reluctant to go, so I had to like give him a second like real kick to get him to go. And I was laughing on this bit because his canter is so choppy compared to Mega's. It's like riding literally. He's so different, honestly. It's not comfortable at all. Yeah, as you'd expect, he's obviously not too fluent in his downward transitions because he hasn't schooled. But, you know, again, I thought he did these half circles quite nicely and was really trying to listen to my legs and bend round. But again, there got a little bit fussy with his head. This canter transition was a lot better, but just stuck his head up in the air. He likes to pretend he's a giraffe, bless him. And if anything, he could be like tracking up a little bit more. Oscar can be quite short. So yeah, that's what I'd say we could be looking for a little bit more there. Again, looking at something in that corner. And then me and my mum were laughing here because he was spooking and then suddenly came really abruptly into trot. And then for the walk here, he's chomping away, loves to chomp on his bit. And mum's instructions for the free walk was to literally throw the reins at him because he will try and ask for more, which is exactly what he did. He was just tugging on the reins and then ruined it by spotting probably a scary looking leaf in that bottom corner. It definitely wasn't Ash because he walks past him fine. He's still looking at something in that bottom corner there. Even the tail's gone up. So I was just praying as we were going around this bit, please don't spook, I don't want to fall off, although that would have been good comedy for you guys. So yeah, obviously got a little bit tense there. And then up the final centre line with a firm transition into trot, which made him stick his head up. But then actually, from memory, he does quite a nice halt here. Yeah, nice square halt, which, you know, considering we're not professionals, was very good. Pleased with the old chap.
Welcome to my dressage test with Mr. Squiddles. Looks like I'm in business. I'm straight up there. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Woo, a little bit crooked at the end, but I'll take the fact we've done a 3/4 of the way up there straight. Trying to make the most of the corners on our school. It's quite boxy and it does make it more challenging, but that's not a bad change of rein, actually. And look at him go round the corner still on the bit. Bloody hell. And let's see what the first half moon looks like. Again, slight bob of the head, but not too bad. It'll be interesting to see what this left canter lead looks like and whether I'll be able to get it. Ooh, yes, I have, although the movement is slightly early. It needs to be more in that corner instead of at the top. But that is a nice circle. Left canter is always the more challenging one for us. He's much stronger on the right rein. However, that's good. Let's see what this transition looks like. Not bad, not bad. It doesn't seem too rushed for us. Although I could probably slow this test down slightly. I'm doing a typical Jess and wanting to get it done as soon as possible. Again, making the most of the corners. I'm pretty pleased with that. Now, I'll get the right canter lead on this one, but it's whether, yeah, you see what I mean? He just threw his head up there, wasn't accepting of the bit, which is my fault, but nice circle. God, they actually look like circles and less like squares. He's slightly on the forehand there and charging with me. Just need to make sure that I can really see the top plait. Otherwise, he's overbent and kissing his chest. So just got to make sure when I'm going around that I flick him up. Ooh, slightly joggy there. Let's see what the free walk, free rein looks like. It's okay, mediocre really. I need to practice encouraging him to stretch down and really walk out, but it does improve over time. Practice makes perfect after all. And then I think I do make a boo-boo here. I don't exactly, I like throw the reins at him like I whip him with the reins. Not the best move. And I'd be interested to see how quick he is off my leg to get this trot. Let's see if it's short and snappy. Yeah, okay, not too bad. And the centre line is good again. I bet at the top he's going to go left. Yeah, always happens. And salute. Not a bad test.
And now we have the turn of Little Miss Sasspot. So, centre line, yeah, nice, fairly straight. Pretty pleased with that after I know it was a bit wobbly with Oscar. Nicely into the corner there, which is something she's really good at actually. Does really allow me to ride her right into the corners. Nice across the diagonal there as well. So you see she just stuck her head up a little bit there. So when we're at home, she just wants to do everything at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So then I'm having to try and contain all that energy, and that's when all the tail swishing and the hollowing can come out. And that's why she isn't as good at home, because I'm trying to make her relax, but she's actually quite tense. We get a nice tail swish into canter there. That always comes out for good measure. And again, it's worse in her canter because she's feeling so excited and wants to do everything quickly, and I'm trying to be like, no, woosah, slowly. She's like, no, let me swish my tail around to let you know that I'm excited. That was nice down into trot, just a shame she stuck her head up a little bit there. And then again, these half circles, we've worked quite a lot on trying to get the bend right on a circle, get that flexion around my leg and her head in the right direction. So I was pleased with those. Her canter transition, she is normally quite good off of my leg. So yeah, I was pleased with those. Again, lots of swishing and tension just generally, I'd say, here in the canter. I'd like her to just, relax a little bit more. And she does that as well, brings her quarters in when I'm trying to contain her and she wants to go. But nicely down into trot. And then the walk was fine, but she just chomped a bit on her bit there, so we lost the contact. I remember being really pleased with this free walk. Now, we've worked really hard on our free walk because you can get so many marks with it, and we were losing so many. We were lucky to get a 5 in the summer last year. So I was really pleased with this, where she just takes the contact down, and that was really nice. I think we got quite a good mark for that. So very good. She is a little minx for this, right? So after you do a free walk, she knows you're going to shorten your reins. So you'll see here then when I ask her to go into trot, she sticks her head up because I've shortened my reins, and she's like, yeah, I know what we're doing. We're trotting now. I'm the boss. But yeah, then nicely into her halt's square, but her quarters are just turned in, which was a bit of a shame. So I'm just back in the lorry having a think and a debrief to myself about how the tests went. So with Oz, I actually was really pleased with him. The poor bugger hasn't schooled in about 14 years, and that's no exaggeration. He's 26, so to come out and do a dressage test, bless him, in itself is a huge achievement. In the warm-up, he resembled a little bit of a giraffe, so I actually think he did do a really nice test, and I was really pleased with him. So even if we come last, he's a winner in my eyes, old golden boy. Mega, she actually did a pretty nice test too, if I say so myself. She can be a little bit of a sasspot and quite opinionated at home, so we never tend to get our best work when we are using the arena at home. She's much better away. But I think she did quite a nice test. If I was being super critical, I'd probably say that when she cantered and we did our circles, that she was drifting out of her shoulder a little bit, and that she was not that relaxed. She felt quite tense to me. So we'll probably get our favourite comment, which is needs more suppleness. But yeah, look forward to hearing the feedback and seeing what the judges have to say. Bring it on.
Competition is done and dusted. Rode a pretty good dressage test, if I must say myself. Hannah, how was yours?
Mediocre.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I think I might have schooled her a little bit.
Taking the win, maybe?
I don't know. So it was a little bit, but
Lauren's neighbours started the lawnmower.
yeah, we're hoping that Lauren's neighbour has fired up the lawnmower and sent her flying. I'm joking. I do not hope that. A little bit, maybe a little bit. So we are just at our local feed store because Sid needs some feed, and also there is a burger van. So it feels like we're going to a show because we're about to visit the snack van. Hannah loves the snack van, doesn't she? So yeah, off we go. Right, just been at a show waiting to get your snack. What are you having, Han?
Bacon cheeseburger.
Choice of champions, obviously.
With mayo.
Is that because you think you are the champion?
No.
Champion lunch?
Definitely not.
So me and Hannah come to the snack van. Well, we did used to come to the snack van every weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
And here we are back again, obviously social distancing.
And our own cars.
Can't wait for a double cheeseburger. Look at that. Yum, yum, get in my tum. I would have liked to have gone through the results, but unfortunately due to some technical issues with Zoom and me trying to record it, you're going to have to put up with my face. So I've got the test results here. Pippa Dixon, who is a 4-star event rider, has kindly marked them, so thanks so much for doing that, Pippa. The girls don't actually know the results, so they'll be finding out just like you guys will be through the vlog. What I'll do is I'll start with 4th and go up to the winner, and I'll sort of summarise some of the key points that Pippa's addressed in the test. So let's just jump in. In 4th place was Hannah with Sydney. So Hannah got a score of 65.5%. And her overall comments were, lovely horse, needs to be more laterally, I can never say that word, laterally, you know what I'm trying to say, supple, especially to the left. But there's a couple of 7.5s in there. I think the difficulty with Hannah's test is because she struck off on the wrong canter lead, it would have been marked higher, marked higher, but she's done incredibly well. Bear in mind, Hannah hadn't ridden a dressage test in probably well over a year, let alone actually been back in the saddle properly for quite a while. So I think that's a really impressive score. Well done, Han. In 3rd place comes Lauren with the lovely Oz. Oh, he's such a dreamboat. So her score was 66.5 with the comments, very sweet pony, now needs to work over his back more to develop more push from behind. Again, he has a few 7.5s in there. Lovely halt, slightly fussy in the head, but again, incredible. I think when I was chatting to Lauren, Oz hasn't been in the school for years, absolute years. I'm not entirely sure he's done much dressage. But again, what a result. He's an absolute dude. Right, ooh, who do we think is the winner between myself and Lauren? Well, obviously I know the answer to this. In 2nd place is myself, with a result of 67.5. Now, this is the best dressage result I've ever received, and I think that works out in eventing scores of around 33. Now, typically I get 37. I think the best I've had is a 35. So a 33 for me is absolutely fantastic. And it does make me feel like all the work we've put into the dressage is starting to pay off. Shame we can't actually compete at the moment. But I did get a few 7.5s and I even got an 8. The 8 was for the 20-metre circle right. I think I commented in the voiceover that I really enjoyed that circle. So yeah, it was good. I'm trying to read this upside down actually. Lovely horse now needs to engage his hindquarters more for higher marks, which I'll take all day long. So that's absolutely brilliant. Now, obviously we know who the winner is. It's Miss Mega and Lauren with a fantastic score of 68.5. We've got a really lovely horse with some great trot work. Now needs to work over her back more in the canter. I think Lauren talked about this in the when she did the voiceover on her video, that Mega can get a bit tense because she's got all this excitement bubbling up in her. But what a dressage test. Really, really good. Again, Lauren got an 8 for her half circle to X, so those half moons. What fantastic, really. Again, a little bit short in the neck. It's all stuff that Lauren's been working really hard on. So again, a really fab dressage test. So overall, I can't begin to tell you how chuffed I am. For someone that isn't into dressage, it's huge for me, and I actually really enjoyed the competition. It was nice to be able to hang out, well, not hang out, virtually hang out with my friends and do something to kind of get through this lockdown phase. So I do really hope you enjoyed the vlog. We certainly love putting it all together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'll put all our Instagram handles in the bottom of this vlog as well. Give us a follow. Keep up to date with our journey, and hopefully we'll end up doing more of these if you enjoy them. So For now, have a lovely time and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah.